Hi, in this video you're going to discover the top 7 major tips or traits, characteristics or habits you could say that people have who maintain their weight loss. Now you work hard, you've shed 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 20 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever. You want to keep it off, don't you? Now what are the 7 characteristics that people have? What do they do to keep this particular weight off for more than a year on forward? 2 years, 3 years, or for a lifetime? There are 7 powerful characteristics that I'm going to share with you today. And these are researched by a researcher who looked at 6,000 adults who lost 30 pounds or more and kept their weight off for 1 year or more. So once again, 6,000 people were looked at, and they lost 30 pounds and they kept their weight off 1 year or more or greater. So what are the 7 characteristics or traits, habits that these particular people share to reach this success and to keep their weight off forever? Because the last thing I want to see you do is to gain weight after all that hard work. You want to become healthier, stay healthier, and you want it to be a lifestyle instead of this just quick fix, lose a few pounds and then gain it back, then lose more weight, then gain it back. You want to maintain this for the rest of your life and make it a lifelong situation. So let's start right now. Oh, by the way, my name is Jim O'Connor from a website called wellnessword.com. Let's get into these 7 traits, habits. Number 1, physical activity. Each one of these people incorporated physical activity into their programs, and you should too. If you're not, get started doing it. Now, they do about 200 minutes a week. That breaks down to about 29 minutes a day. So bottom line, I don't care if it's walking, you need to move. You need to stay physically active if you want to keep that weight off. Number 2, these particular people had a trait or traits of not watching TV for more than 10 hours a week. The average person watches TV for 20 plus hours a week, which is crazy, but less than 10 hours a week of television. This was the success trait for these 6,000 people who kept their weight off, and you can do the same thing. Number 3, these people were on a low-calorie, low-fat diet. So less than 30% of their calories came from fat. That was one of the other traits. Number 4, consistency. I mean, this is a no-brainer now. They had the same eating patterns month after month after month after their weight loss, and they didn't incorporate a huge amount of change in many different foods. So they want to keep variety is sort of at a minimum, and I do believe in some variety in your diet. I think it's important to reach your complete nutrient profiles and to make sure you're getting all the vitamins and minerals. But according to this particular study, that consistency and having the same eating patterns was very, very powerful. And they didn't vary a lot, and there was no major splurging on their particular nutrition plan. Because remember, guys, this is a lifelong situation, not a quick fix. It's a marathon and not a sprint. Number 5, they would eat breakfast. Okay, why eat breakfast? It curbs your hunger later on in the day, so you're not starving at lunch and dinner and just going off and binging. So breakfast was important to all these people in their success. Number 6, they avoided emotional eating. So they had more mindful eating, not mindless eating. And fat food meals are limited to once a week. Fat food meals are fatty meals once a week. And the last one, which I really feel is really powerful, is they monitored themselves. There's a system of checks and balances in place. They got on the scale. They recorded their calories. They kept a food diary. They checked how many grams of fat they would eat a day. They kept monitoring things, and I highly urge you to do that. It's such a powerful tool. I've stated it over and over again that it's important. You have the internet to help you do this. You can do it on an iPhone or Android phone. So once again, please follow these particular tips. They're extremely powerful. Once again, physical activity, TV 10 hours or less, low-calorie, low-fat diet, consistency on your nutrition program. You want to eat breakfast. You want to avoid emotional eating or mindless eating, and you want to also monitor yourself on a regular basis, on a daily basis. Now, once again, I'm Jim O'Connor, and I wish you the greatest success in your weight loss, fat loss program. Now, for more information, for more tips to help you propel you forward to lose more weight in less time, I have come up with 20 myths, and I've debunked each one of these myths, and I guarantee you're making some of these mistakes. So what I'd like you to do right now is to go to www.wellnessword, as in WORD.com, and what you'll do there is you're going to get access to 20 short videos over the span of the next month to help you, guide you forward and how to lose body fat the quickest, most efficient, evidence-based way possible. I debunk these myths. I'm sure you're making these mistakes, and I want to help you avoid these mistakes. So once again, I'll see you at wellnessword.com. So go there and get your free videos so I can empower you and help you reach your fat loss workout goals. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found it valuable. Take care, and let's take action.